Good morning, everybody. It's February 28th, 2022. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramucci's. This is your morning TA. A brief glimpse into the crypto markets, where the sun's shining, where the wind's blowing. All the humble opinion of this piano. Zamboni, bring in the data. The FOMO index has dropped to 20 from yesterday's 26. Bitcoin dominance is 42%. 24-hour volumes at 88 billion. The overall market cap is 1.72 trillion. Give or take 100 million. D Major, captain of the football team, valedictorian, and a winning smile to boot. He really is the greatest kid to ever graduate from Cord High School. Well, despite breaking above the 50 and the 200 moving average, albeit briefly, we topped out at 40.3, then minced words back down at 39.4. Bouncing back and forth between the 50 and the hundo till someone said the wrong thing at dinner and threw Dad into a frenzy. We said on Friday that the 38 level was crucial to hold, although we could fall a little lower and grab support at the 20 moving average. Around 34.7-ish. Grab support at the 20 moving average. Around 37.4-ish. Besides a quick wick down to 36.9, we basically found our support at 34.7. Been trying to get back over the 50 ever since. Optimistically speaking, I'd like to get up and over the 20 and hit our resistance level of reckoning of this ascending triangle back up at 39.4. If we can get back here, there's a 72% chance of breaking out to the upside and waking up on the greener end of 40K. As of now, we're white-knuckling this 38 level, so we'll keep our fingies crossed on this one. Over on the daily, we're still firmly planted in the production line of the right shoulder for a head and shoulders pattern. That level of reckoning of 37.4 is also our support level of this symmetrical triangle. The Switzerland of triangles, keeping a neutral position on up or downside breakouts. However, it could play an important role within the head and shoulders pattern as the support we don't want to break down from. In a boring dad week of small moves and cautious gains, I could optimistically see us rally into this triangle's resistance level at 40K. But a boring dad week would assume there's nothing really going on in the macro fundies to push any big swings up or down. And well, I think we might be in the most turbulent macro background we've ever seen in, I don't know, forever? With Russia being banned from the SWIFT network, which is an archaic, antiquated cross-border payment system amongst foreign countries which allows banks to process high-volume transactions quickly, which is a misnomer because it isn't that quick. It's quick if you're living in the 60s and 3 to 5 days is lightning speed for you, then yes, she's quick. Nonetheless, this has the potential for a cascading effect of unintended consequences that the psychopathic elites never factor in, because they don't ever feel the effect of unintended consequences within their financial bubbles. And of course, there's the whole nuclear alert notification, which is, mutually assured devastation for humanity. And I'm not sure how to factor that into the macro background, because it destroys the macro background as well as life on this planet. So there's that. This morning's open is going to be real interesting, to say the least. It's like the world had a party all weekend long and everyone drank too much and said and did bad things. There were fights and breakups, hijinks and calamities and hurt feelings. And now everyone at that party is showing up to work this morning, so it could all spill out into the zombie markets real proper like. And of course, Bitcoin will be dragged around with it, so if there was ever a day, probably in my entire life, that we could see the potential for complete mayhem in the markets, it's the day. So drop 3 coffee cups in the comment section. Because, well, it's a 3 coffee cup type of opening, my friends. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected league. That's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. Sing with me now. Around the banks of Boomdaschpanks, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa,